What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well today. We are going to be talking about a document called the Certificate of Occupancy. And before we talk about how to obtain a Certificate of Occupancy, let's talk about what it means, okay, what this document is for. Essentially, this is a certificate, a document that states your property is in livable condition with all the safety hazards gone, and your home is safe to live in. Okay, now most new homes already have this because once the homes were built, they have to have a city inspector come in. Once the city inspector comes in, checks off the checklist that they have for safety precautions, then they will issue you the certificate of occupancy, and the city will have this. So if your home is a fairly new home, just give your city a call and ask for a certificate of occupancy, and if they say they have one, they will email you without charge. If they don't have one, then you have to get one. All right. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So I will be sharing with you how to get the certificate of occupancy in this video in the city of Austin, Texas. All right. Now, each city has different sets of policies on how to obtain one. But as we all know, this is the United States of America. Most cities are ran about the same way. So to obtain a certificate of occupancy in Austin is really similar to obtaining a certificate of occupancy in San Francisco. Of course, there are certain differences, right? But it's similar because it's ran the same way, right? By the government. Okay? So let's just find out whichever department you need to contact to get the certificate of occupancy, and we'll move from there. But if you live in Austin, I will show you exactly how to get one. All right? Let's go take a look. So I have a spreadsheet here of exactly step by step on how to get one. All right? As I mentioned, first you want to call the city to see if they already have one. If they do, you won't have to do anything else in this video. All right? Second, if you don't have one, you have to create an account on this link right here, abc.austintexas.gov. Okay? Once you get this, once you go to this website, you create your account, register as a new user, and what you're essentially doing is registering an account so you can schedule inspections and apply for permits. Okay? So after you register as a new user, you want to apply for building permits on the property that you want to get the certificate of occupancy on. All right?
All right, and to apply for this permit, you have to fill out this application called the Amnesty Certificate of Occupancy. Okay, what this means is you're essentially filling out an application to get the certificate of occupancy in amnesty form. And so what you need is, of course, fill out your property address, legal description, zoning. All this information can be found online. Your information, mailing address, phone number, and one of these three documents here, a old utility bill, a tax record, or a city directory, whichever one you have. If you don't have any of these, then you just contact the city to get this tax record. For me, I just went with tax record because it's what I could get. Okay? And these will essentially show proof of the building use on March 1st, 1986, to prove that this property was what it says it is. Okay. Next, you need a plot plan showing the site's improvements and the property information, essentially parking spaces, lot lines, lot dimensions, all that stuff. Okay. Then, of course, you initial here, you acknowledge all these things, you sign here, date here, and then send it to the city. And this is the email address that you send it to, or you can do it online as well as an online submission. Right? And the email address you submit it to will be residentialreview@austintexas.gov. All right? Okay, and once you submit it, it will then be processed. And once it's processed, you will go back to austintexas.gov to pay your fees, which is about $300 or so, your first fee. All right.
Okay, and after that, after you get the building, after you apply for the building permits and all fees are paid, you have to now register as a general contractor so you can schedule inspections. All right.
All right. Now, another document that you need to know is the letter of authorization. And this is how you will register yourself as a general contractor by selecting this one. Put your name, email, all your information here, and information you don't have, you don't need to fill out, such as this, you don't need to fill out. All right, you don't want to add any agents, you just don't fill this out. You sign here, right, print name, and you submit it back to the city.
once you get the approval for becoming a general contractor, you now need to schedule 2 inspections. Okay, the first one is the layout inspection, and then the second one is the final inspection. All right, layout, easy, should pass with flying colors. The final inspection, though, this is where they inspect for safety hazards. So if you're missing smoke detectors and carbon monoxides, you have to get one for each room and one outside of each room in the hallway, essentially. And I know this because I just did it, right? And the smoke detectors have to be interconnected, by the way, or they won't pass. And then, of course, they'll give you a list of certain things. The city inspector will give you a list of certain things to fix if you have any issues with your property that needs fixed. Once those concerns have been addressed, you then reschedule the inspection to come back out to inspect your property once more. And of course, if they find everything good, they give you the thumbs up. They will then email you the certificate of occupancy, and this is what it looks like right here. All right. Once you get that, you're good to go. You pay your fees, take care of that. You get the certificate of occupancy, and now you can use it for whatever you want. Most likely you're using for a short-term rental, so you can use it for that. All right, and whatever else you need to. If you just got it because you want to keep it on the sidelines or whatever, just in case somebody asks for it, you have it now too. All right, but that's it. I hope this video helps. If it does, make sure to leave a like down below and comment the hell out of the comment section. Helps out the algorithm a lot. If you have any questions, comment down below as well. I'll do my best to help out. I don't work for the city, but I've been through a hell lot of different things with the city of Austin. So I'll do my best to help out. All right, guys, take care. I'll see you next time.